Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Apple on the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. So 5/2/2017 and Apple has its earnings. From here, boom, goes up, goes, right at the last minute, nice little pullback into this little area of support, and boom, straight up. So we almost make it to 150. I cannot believe we did not gap up today with the earnings. Bad or good, I thought for sure we'd go at least up a couple bucks and then possibly come down. Right now, the low of the day after hours was right around 143.83. So if you zoom up on the daily chart here, right around this area, almost at gap fill. Gap fill was a little bit higher, but right around the 143.73 is gap fill, and it did not make it there. And then 143.26 is the 20 MA. So it's still above that area. So let's see where this thing opens up tomorrow to see if it comes back down. Areas of support would be, I mean, it's not going to come, I'm just going to put some out there, guys. Gap fill for sure if this thing's weak. For sure this thing's going to go to 121 if this starts falling because it is the gap fill and, guys, the 20 or the 200 MA on the daily. This will start to curl up, but if this comes down fast and furious, it will go into this area and possibly pierce and then possibly for the bounce. You also have some good support right in here. You have a gap fill right in there as well. And then, right in here too, I'm going to put it there. And then, of course, you have double top. Who knows, guys? The way these markets are, maybe we gap up and start going higher, for all I know. So keep an eye on Apple. You have a couple pivots down in here. Nothing crazy. You have, oh yeah, you do have a gap fill right there too. So let's keep those on there for areas of support. I still think we go to the November lows. I just, there is a gap fill here, but I still think we go November lows before this thing took off with the Trump trade, if you ask me. So let's put the fib up here to the high, and it's 38250. Yeah, this is the 120 area, great area for a bounce. If it pierces, it could go to the 115 anywhere in this area, guys, for an Apple long. But got to see how this thing comes into this area first. And again, we got to see how, even if it comes down to that area. But that's what I'm thinking. Gap fill. Stocks love to fill gaps. Go back to the 200 MA. Loves to revisit the place where it used to be. So just like us, guys, if you love to go to Hawaii, you go to Hawaii. Same place, same restaurants. Here you are. Same thing with the stocks. Apple, though, if it does, for whatever reason, gap up, and we're looking for 152, 53. I mean, you never know with this one. It was pretty much a non-event. Maybe the bulls come out tomorrow, buy the dip, get this one going. That's why I'm saying you just never know. Bullish stance, though, above all the MAs. Nothing wrong with this stock. Had pretty good volume on the day going into earnings. Nothing crazy. Wild card, though, guys. Facebook tomorrow, Tesla tomorrow. That could drag the markets down a little bit. Not so much Tesla, but the Facebook. Let's see what this brings us. Just watch tomorrow's action. Let's see if we open up right here. Honestly, this is what I want to go to a 10-minute chart. This is the big area where it opens tomorrow. This thing needs to open on the intraday basis above this gap window and the 200 MA. If you follow me, you know how important it is for a bull to stay above the MAs. So they got to hold at least one. If we gap down below this area, then I would think we're going to gap fill eventually. I don't know about tomorrow. I'd say we at least go right here again. The low of the after hours action was 143.83. So I wouldn't rule out if we go down here, maybe to this area down in here to 143.86. If it really starts to sell, I think we'll fill the gap, maybe even come down here at this little pivot as well. And then here's the areas that we were looking at. You got some good support down in here on the intraday, gap fill, stuff like that. But right now, guys, earnings, pretty much a non-event. Let's keep an eye on Apple tomorrow to see where this thing can possibly go. Let's go to the weekly really quick here. I just want to see where support is there. 133. Yeah, no, that's a little bit lower. So if it goes to 133, wow, the markets are going to be coming in. But I don't think, maybe a couple bucks down, but for all I know, anything can happen with Trump and all that, so keep an eye on that as well. But Apple right here, no problem, guys. Volume's been all right above all the MAs on the time frames, looking good. Watch for that area of support tomorrow for the gap above it or the gap below it. That will kind of determine where Apple will go. But if Apple opens up above, let me go back to the 10-minute real quick here. If it opens up above this area, Watch how it reacts. Does it hold? Does it set up in a bearish pattern for our next wave down? Or does it come right into here? You know, does it open up in this area, drop into it, and then get a bounce, and then maybe roll over? Or does it come into this area, chop, 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 and then at the end of the day, set up, you know, lat 230 or so, set up for more down move, possibly into gap fill, and into the low of earnings after hours action, which was right around 143.83. So, all right, guys, that's Apple. Good luck with that one. If you're long, tighten the stops. If you're short, you know, just hold on. Let's see where we go tomorrow. Where we end up closing is very important. And then Wednesday, too, with the Facebook earnings and the Tesla earnings. So, all right, guys, hey, thanks again for watching. Go to my website. If you like these videos, sign up. StockBookie.com. You will get the email for this, the alert that, hey, I posted a new video. Go check it out. But again, guys, thanks for watching the videos. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.